when you grow up as a woman, a lot of the times if you've dealt with sensual abuse, DV, or anything that involves like a power exchange where you have felt powerless and abused, sometimes people deal with what's called a fawn response. There's different responses to trauma. Like, for instance, there's a run, fight, flight response, but there's also a freeze or a fawn response. And although that response is, valid in certain situations, it's also incredibly dangerous when it comes to dealing with abusive men, right? Because sometimes we think when a man comes up to us and is making us uncomfortable and making us feel really gross and violating us, if we just freeze and let it happen, that will allow us to never have that happen to us again. But unfortunately, it's just going to enable them to want to do it more. And predatory people specifically go after naive women. They go after naive women that don't understand how to talk for themselves and call them out. Right? I'm a victim of it too. And I had to unlearn being a fawn because I kept attracting and creating a safe space for PDFs and stuff like that myself, right? But you have to learn how to say no. And I know it's hard because we're in a system of oppression. But when you sit there, when a man is coming up to you, for example, Cameron, when a man is coming up to you and taking pictures without your consent, and you sit there and you start laughing and saying, "Oh, no, I've never had someone want to take pictures of me before." I don't know why you're doing that. Because that's really gross and predatory of them to do. You don't want to smile and enable them. Because they're going to think, oh, women really like when I go up to them and take pictures, don't they? No. You want that man to feel the weight of his actions. When he comes up to you and starts taking photos of you, hitting on you in front of his wife, you want him to know that that's not the right thing to do. You could ask him, hey, is this your wife? You could also walk away. I know in that situation, like, you were in front of a bear. But, honey, when you're recording a video after the fact, and you're glazing that behavior, that's really dangerous. Because the weird men that watch you think that that's an okay way to treat you, and that's not okay. And I'm not saying that you're the problem for men's behavior. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you're creating a safe space for bad behavior because you don't have boundaries. And it's really important as a woman to have boundaries.